Hi, it's Ravson here, and welcome back to our Adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we finished up the Valinda Starsong quest chain, and we learned that she lost the Scythe of Elune in Duskwood. And we did another quest chain, which is leading up to us fighting Morbid Fell. And it looks like Jitters picked it up. So he found the Scythe of Elune that Valinda Starsong dropped, which summons the Worgen. And yeah, I guess that's what. So we found some answers. We got some answered questions, but we didn't really get to find out everything. Like, we don't really know what happened to Valinda Starsong, but we do know that Jitters got the Scythe of Elune, and clearly the Dark Riders are looking for it. It's an interesting quest chain for sure. It's cool to learn where the Worgen came from. I did a little bit of research into it to see, just to see what's going on. Oh, here we go. Here's the guy, Matt the Yell. This guy we want to talk to today. Speak about that later, I guess.
Hello.
Here he is. Klockmort's Essentials. A gnome friend, Klockmort Spanderspan, sent word to me from Ironforge. He tells me he needs help on a dangerous but essential mission into Gnomeregan, the once great gnome city, now contaminated and filled with mad gnomes and their devices. I must stay here, but my heart aches to help my friend. If you can go in my stead, then I would be much indebted to you. You may find Klockmort in Tinkertown in Ironforge.
May the stars guide you.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to Tinkertown. Going on a little journey to Ironforge. Should be good. But yeah, back to what I was saying about Erugal. We learned that Valinda Starsong and summoned the Worgen in Kalimdor to fight, I guess to fight off, I don't know, maybe the Burning Legion or the demonic forces that are in Felwood. And Erugal supposedly brought in the Worgen to fight off the Scourge. But the problem is Erugal eventually became insane and became like kind of connected with the Worgen and considered himself the father of the Worgen. So now he's kind of an enemy of the Alliance now. He's not really trying to be a hero anymore to fight off the Scourge, which I think is kind of interesting. But today we are going to Ironforge, so we need to get on a boat. I'm gonna fly off to.
How may I help? Goddess, watch over you.
Can take a little flight here.
Greetings.
Guess we'll go to Aubergine, and then we'll get a boat to I believe, what's it called? I always forget this name of this place. Menethil Harbor. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. And supposedly the whoever's the lead of Karazhan, I believe that's Prince Malchazar. I would think it is, right? That's the last boss in Karazhan. Wants the Scythe of Elune. Which is kind of interesting. Maybe it could be Medivh. Maybe Medivh wants the Scythe of Elune. He's also supposedly going mad as well. But yeah, it's interesting. It's cool how this all connects with TBC a little bit. Which is why we probably didn't get to see like a Worgen raid or dungeon in Classic. We really got to start seeing like Worgen content again in Cataclysm. That's when we started seeing it. This troll, literally troll, is like none of y'all will be leveling before shutdown. But there's a troll. There's a troll hunting people down in Aberdeen. So I guess we need to watch out. That's why the Horde are attacking all the towns. The Horde are attacking all the towns. This is great. Alright, so let's keep on moving here, guys. Off to Tinkertown we go. We'll try to pick up as many quests as we can. I hope that wasn't the boat to Menethil Harbor. Hopefully this one is. I think that's the boat to... it's probably the boat to Darnassus. Hopefully we can make it onto this one. Yeah, it's an interesting quest chain. It's cool how Jitters got like one of the most powerful... oh my gosh, missed both boats, guys. What a shame. Not getting lucky today with the boats. So we'll see which boat we want to get on. Hopefully these guys can enlighten us. Because now I'm kind of lost. Maybe Tharmarian can tell us. On the northern dock, you can board a ship that will carry you to Rutherin village and Darnassus. From the southern dock, you can find passage across the Great Sea to Menethil Harbor on Casmodan. Safe journeys to you.
Goddess, watch over.
So, this is the southern dock. Damn it. This would be the northern dock. So yeah, we just missed the boat. That kind of sucks. Maybe we'll go around and we'll try to see what's going on in the town. Maybe we can help out. Seems like the Twilight Vale is under attack. Maybe we can help Arperdine out for a little bit. Call Gur. Actually, Gur's a little bit hungry here, so we'll give him a little bit of food. Get rid of this crocodile meat. We'll buff him up a little bit. There we go. He's a happy guy. He really likes that crocodile meat. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Arugal had good intentions, but it seems like he went insane. I wonder if we're going to get to figure that out. We also need to fight Morbid Fell still. We probably assume that he would have the Scythe of Elune. Maybe he does. But supposedly, from what I've read on the internet, the leader of Karazhan wants it. I don't know if it's Prince Malchezaar or Medivh. Medivh is in Karazhan, but I don't know if he's like considered the leader. But yeah, that's like the first raid where you get to see the Burning Legion. It's kind of cool. TBC is going to be a great. It'll be a great expansion. It'll be a lot of fun. Good storytelling for sure. Looks like the Grove of the Ancients is under attack. So down here is where all the horde is. It's kind of peaceful right now. It sucks when you just like get somewhere and the boat leaves. It's pretty unlucky. So then we have to wait for it to like literally go there, park for a bit, and come back. Hopefully we don't get ganked. Supposedly, tomorrow is going to be, or soon, should be an XP increase for TBC. We'll have to see how that is. Supposedly people are saying it's not too big of an increase. But it will be interesting. For sure. I'm guessing around 300 episodes for this, around 350 for this, this Let's Play. But we'll have to see. If it's much shorter than that, if we're like in the 200s, I'll be like, wow. That is very short. Oh my gosh. Someone slayed Tharnarian. Tharnarian Tree Tender. He was the guy that wanted us to deal with the Naga, I believe. Or was it this guy? Albertine. It's the guy up here we did a quest for, too. Oh, he's dead. Sentinel, Lysistar. Assassinations happening everywhere, guys. You're slaying everybody's quest giver. It's terrible. Okay, so we should get back on the dock. We don't want to miss the boat for a second time. Let's get back on the dock. This should be coming back pretty soon. Yeah, the boat is back. Hopefully we don't miss it. If we miss it, then shame on us. We were getting a little off track. I don't think we'll miss it, though. We're fast. Got aspect of the cheetah. This one usually goes first. We're gonna make it. Imagine I got on the wrong boat. Also, imagine if the boat just started going right now. I think I could make it if I ran this way and jumped on. But yeah, we made it. Boats are kind of cool. They're not bad. I'm more of a fan of the Horde Zeppelins, to be honest. I think Zeppelin traveling via by a zeppelin is cooler. But I'm Horde at heart, so I like Alliance though. They're cool. It's different. But it is different. I can see why people play Alliance. Players seem like, I don't know, more friendly. Alright, here we go. Going in. Almost in Manathill Harbor. And then we got to take a little flight here. We're going to take a flight down to Ironforge. And I wonder if the auction house will be open soon. I haven't checked today, but it would be nice because I wouldn't say we're lacking on funds, but we do need to get our gold up to 40 gold before we hit level 40. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? There's a little duel. A little duel here. Druid messed that rogue up. Don't mess around with feral druids, guys.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so let's go down to Ironforge, just right over the mountain here. It shouldn't take us very long at all. But yeah, I wonder if we can fight Morbinfell, guys. It's going to be a battle. The Bride of the Embalmer. That will be another good quest for us to do. I think we'll be able to do that pretty soon. Should be able to do that now. Problem is we have seen her. She does have 2 skeleton guards with her. So we're gonna have to burst one down pretty quick. And then hopefully Gur could stay up long enough. And we'll be okay. I think the play is like, clearly I will have to use Frost Trap. I'll Frost Trap one. And then we'll kill one. And then probably the Frost Trap. The problem with Frost Trap is that it doesn't last that long. It only lasts like, what, 10 seconds? So we have 10 seconds to blow up one of the skeletal guards. And then after that I'll have to deal with the other one. So we got some people dueling out here. It's good to see. Server is still looking active even during these sort of a downtime. There is a lot of hype for TBC, but I would still consider this kind of like a relaxing period or like a preparation period for TBC. Not many people. So the hype is there, but I think there's probably more people playing now than there was a month ago, I'd say. So there we go. Klockmort Essentials. We got to go this way, right? And then we got to head over to Tinkertown. Supposedly there's a decent amount of quests there for us to pick up. And then next episode, I plan on trying to do
Need assistance?
Gnomeregan. But we'll have to see how that goes. I do need help with a mission into Gnomeregan, and you're just the hunter to do it.
Alrighty then.
A nigh universal mechanical component, the essential artificial, was of great use to the tinkers and smiths of Gnomeregan, but during the frantic exodus from our city, no one remembered to take any of these devices with them, and I need a large supply of them to work I will soon undertake. Please go into Gnomeregan and get me some essential artificials. You'll find them in the deeper areas of our city, held in containers called artificial extrapoladders. Thank you, Trav, and please hurry.
You have a great day now.
Okay, so we have a lot of quests here. Suppose that we can turn something
Pleased
in.
to meet you.
Oh, we don't.
Be
We have
seeing
one.
you.
Don't
Off
we?
and away.
No, we don't.
You have a great day.
Honored, I'm sure.
Data rescue. When we fled Gnomeregan, we left so much data behind, vitally important data. I need the data on a prismatic punch card from a matrix punchograph 3005D high security terminal. Deep in Gnomeregan, you might access the terminal, but to do that you first need clearance. And to get that, you must access lower security terminals models A, B, and C And to do that, you need security punch cards, starting with white, and we left all the punch cards in the city. It's catastrophe, can you help?
Off and away.
Salutations!
I am Tinkmaster Overspark, and I am the chief architect of modern gnomish engineering principles in the world today. It is my job to ensure that the power of invention continues to shine the brightest from all our arc light spanners than anywhere else. Also, if you happen to know a good schematic for radiation elimination, we just so happen to be in the market for one right about now. Save TechBot's brain. When our beloved city Gnomeregan fell, a rogue spark must have jolted my poor creation, TechBot. It once aided me and my associates with the countless gizmos and limitless store of information, but its positiontronic brain was polarized. Now it's negatronic, and TechBot's behaviors are reversed. It roams Gnomeregan like in a frenzy, but perhaps it can be salvaged. Perhaps you can retrieve TechBot's memory core and bring it to me. I can discover the cause of the polarization and fix my poor
Have a
TechBot.
great day now.
So this is good. We're gonna have all the quests we need
Hey!
for this Gnomeregan mission. Where trogs and leper gnomes roam stands our home, Gnomeregan. Our families lost, our homes displaced, scattered. Oh, how long for the days of carefree Gnomeregan life. But those days are no more. We must make our stand. We must save Gnomeregan. Find Bingles. We've lost contact with Bingles. He was sent on a reconnaissance mission over Gnomeregan and hasn't reported back in over a week. I just know he's gone and blown himself up. He was last seen flying over the lock. Perhaps you can investigate, Trav and Trav. So maybe, looks like we have to find this guy in Loch Medan.
Alrighty then.
I don't know
Can
if
I
I want
help
to
you?
go in there. The day after. You don't think I was always bald, do you? No, sir. It was the radiation leak in Gnomeregan that caused his tragic hair loss. Before that day, I had the only gnome fro in all of Azeroth. Norn shakes his hair, his fist in the air. Damn those damn dirty trogs. Damn them all. Perhaps it's not too late, Trav and Trav. We may still be able to save it. The city, I mean, speak of Ozil Trogovolt in Keranos. He and his partner Razzle are working on a solution.
Be seeing you.
So who's working? So, okay. We've got a lot of stuff to do. He and his partner are working on a solution. So we have to speak with Oswald and Keranos. Where's Keranos? Keranos is pretty close to here, right? Oh, there. So maybe we'll go to Keranos, actually.
Hello there.
I trusted
Welcome to
Thermoplug
Tinkertown.
Dwarf. Never did I expect that he would have betrayed me and the entire gnomish people. And for what? Power, wealth, all things that he would have had in time? Now we have been displaced from our home, and that madman is in charge, the king of nothing. We will retake Gnomeregan, Trav and Trav. We will not stop until the city is back in our control. If you wish to join in our fight, a simple task I ask of you: kill the betrayer, destroy Meknigir Thermoplug. We'll get some nice leather pants. Alright, so we got a bunch of quests, guys. I think we are going to go to, we'll go to Keranos, actually. And we'll have a little chat here. But first we are going to, so we got all the quests we need here, so we can go to Keranos. And then we'll make our way. We'll have a little chat with the guy we have to have a chat with. This seems to be all in the dungeon. It's a lot of quests, guys. The Grand Betrayer. Trail. Wow, this is going to be a tough fight. So we got a lot of stuff to do. This is going to be really good XP, guys. We're probably going to get tons of XP for doing Gnomeregan. Problem is it takes a while to get in a group. Is there anyone looking for people to do Gnomeregan? I wonder. Doesn't look like there's anybody in trade. Usually with these like low-level dungeons, I kind of have to make them myself, which is fine. Takes time as a hunter, because you're DPS. Usually you're always looking for a healer and a tank. why I plan on playing, which is why I usually play healer or tank in WoW. I usually play it because it's an in-demand role, so you don't really have trouble like getting in groups. But I will admit I do enjoy playing DPS. DPS is a lot of fun. It's one of the roles that I enjoy playing the most, I would say. Tank is good. It's really front-loaded. You have to learn everything like before everybody else. You kind of have to know the dungeon inside and out before everybody else does. But once you know that, it kind of becomes a breeze. You just have to hold threat and position the boss in the right spot. Healing's pretty... I always say this. I think healing is the hardest. That's just my opinion. And I believe if you have a good healing core in your raid, then your raid or dungeon will do well. Because all the mistakes you make, the healer, you know, deals with. And if they're good, they can deal with more of your mistakes. So let's see, let's go down here. See what's going on. There he is. This cool little shop. Look at this guy. He's a leper gnome. He's gone crazy from the radiation. It's too bad. They're trying to help him. You know? They're trying to help them. They're trying to find an anti-radiation thing. It's too bad that happened to the gnomes. The day after, I thought the loss of the outstanding head of hair would have been the end of him for sure, but he survived. I was standing right next to him when he was hit by the radiation bolt. Those delightful brown locks of hair hit the floor in clumps, clusters. The horror of it all was only compounded when Norn completely freaked out. Yes, freaked out, I say. Norn touched his bald head in disbelief. The looks in his eyes screamed, revenge. Trav and Trav. Then he turned his anger towards the Trogs. Ozzy cringes.
Off and away.
Well, that's pretty funny. No game. Since the accident, all Norn thinks about or talks about is cleansing Gnomeregan of Trog infestation and finding a cure for the sickness that plagues it, Trav and Trav. Luckily, Razzle and I are close to some kind of cure. Either that or the recipe for a really powerful rum. We won't know until we test. Naturally, in order to test our theory, we're going to need a few more things. Namely, followed from the radiated Trogs in Gnomeregan. Fill up this file with the green glow and bring it back.
Daylight's burning.
Okay, so it looks like we gotta fill up this file with the no gain. We have to fill it up with radioactive fallout from the Trogs. It's a lot of quests, guys. Tons of quests to do. So I guess we'll go back to Ironforge. The reason why I want to go back there is so I can look and trade and see if there's anybody doing some quests for it. If not, then we'll guess we'll do it next episode. At the moment, it's not looking really good. Not seeing many Gnomeregan groups, and I don't really want to just sit here and just, you know, make a group. Groups take over an hour to make. So we'll see what happens. But we do have all of the Gnomeregan quests this time. We kind of missed out on a couple of other dungeons, so now I'm trying to make sure that we get as many quests as we can before we do the dungeons, so we can actually benefit from all the XP and potentially get some nice gear too. Like, these legs are really nice. We got these nice, not bad. Not a lot of good gear. That back's not bad. And then we'll make a little bit of coin too, so that's good. The good thing is we're not too high of a level for these quests, which is good. I think we're just borderline. We're getting there. I think 32 is a really good time to go into Gnomeregan, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's many people trying to do Gnomeregan at the moment. So I guess my plan is to, I guess we'll sit in Ironforge, and I will hopefully get a group for next episode. If not, then we'll might have to diverge off the path a bit and do some other quests, but I want to do Gnomeregan, so I'm going to put in some effort, try to do that soon. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.